And that's what he's doing at the moment, just hugging the barrel, enjoying the beautiful smell of the Chanel No. 5, mixed with olives. I'm not quite sure how that works, but for him, he loves it. Now inside the olive barrel was also quite a lot of meat and some large planks of wood and some logs. Basically makes it a kerplunk. It's a game where they have to try to get the bits of food, in this case, out from the barrel. Kimia's got a very similar one, with sticks sticking into that blue pyramid structure. It makes them think. It gets them active. It makes sure they're staying active and engaged and working a bit for their meals. Because in the wild, you're not going to be getting cats eating from plates. They have to work for their food. They've got to use their minds, their bodies, and their senses to find that food and tackle it. Well, when it comes to... Oh, he's really playing now. So what we've got here, we have got Kimia, we've got one lioness, and Dragan, one tiger. They get on quite well, but this is their normal interaction. He's playing up or eating, and she's watching him and judging him. Sometimes she makes it quite noisy and vocal, and has a little roar at him as well. Exactly right. So she is 16 years old. She's an older lady now, but she's walking away. Look at Ben, you can, yeah? Having a little... Oh, she... Okay, here we go. Showing that she's not a weakling. She's... Okay. Partly tackling a tree, now walking away again. So she's very, very strong-willed. She knows what she wants and knows what she doesn't want. And she is really energetic, to be fair. She does like to run around. She does like to climb in the trees. Here's that roar. So that roar, can you hear it 5 miles away? It travels on the wind, across distance, for lions to talk to each other. Let each other know where they are, and maybe to stay away. So she does that sometimes just because she feels like it. She wants to make her presence known. Sometimes it's because she's hungry, sometimes because she's really proud that she's tackled some food and got hold of the meat. Other times it's because she's feeling a bit grumpy at the tiger or the lion or the leopards. Other times, having a bit of a sunbathe, just calling out for a bit of sun. Dragan having a shade bathe, this is quite normal for both of them. He is a type of tiger called an Amur tiger. Give us a wave if you've heard of the name Amur tiger. Oh, quite a few actually. Oh, brilliant, okay. How about the name Siberian tiger? Oh, a few more, brilliant. Any idea why I've asked you about both? Not quite. Is there a difference?
They're both the same.
They are the same tiger, well done. It's a bit of a trick for me, sorry. You're right, so the Amur tiger is another name for the Siberian tiger. So Dragan, he is both, because they are the same. They are the biggest subspecies or type of tiger, and the tiger is the smallest kind of cat in the world. Well done. It's always good to be challenged when I'm wrong, well done. Yeah, so they are actually the biggest cat. Tigers are the biggest, followed by... Lion, followed by... Or not quite. Jaguars. Jaguars tend to be bigger, more muscly, than the leopards. Tigers, jaguars, so tigers, lions, jaguars, leopards, and then the others, like mountain lions and clouded leopards and snow leopards. They follow behind, and cheetahs.
I thought cheetahs are small cats.
Yeah, cheetahs and clouded leopards, they are classed as lesser cats.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, so they're not part of the big cat family. So the big cats you've got, the tiger, lion, jaguar, and leopard, and the snow leopard, they're all classed as big cats. So even though cheetahs and mountain lions are quite big, they're from a slightly different group. They're the lesser cats. So still cats, just a slightly different family tree line. And exactly right. Big cats roar. They've got a slightly different structure to the neck. The throat is different. Smaller cats tend to meow, purr, or hiss. Big cats like tigers, lions, leopards, jaguars all have a roar of some sort. Good job. What?
They can't meow.
No, they don't meow. It's different voice box. They all have different roar. So the lion roar is quite guttural and deep. The tiger roar is a bit more of a classic. Now, has anyone ever seen the opening of an MGM movie? So any James Bond films? There's quite a few others as well, I can't think of them at the moment. But that opening image is a lion in a big golden circle, roaring majestically. Now, the sound they use is not a lion, but actually a tiger.
Yeah.
And the image of a lion going is not roaring, but yawning. A little bit of movie magic. So yeah, it's quite nice to see Dragon out, having a little bit of an enjoyment of his barrel. He had quite a large meal yesterday. The big cats here get fed 5 days a week. 2 days what we call starve days. Sounds cruel, but it's basically to keep it as real as possible. In the wild, there's no guarantee of a meal any day, let alone every day. It mixes, so they do a 3-week rota. So every 3 weeks, they'll start again from week 1. So it means that you kind of mix it up, and the cats don't get expectant, thinking like today, it's Tuesday, and it's 2:30. Where's my meal? It gets a little bit more varied for them, keeps it more realistic. They do understand what the keepers coming close with wheelbarrows means, so they know exactly what they're doing. And it normally means a bit of a clean. They get encouraged to go inside, so their keepers can do a bit of a clean up, get rid of any old poo, any old food, old toys, and put new bits out. Not poo, they don't put the poo out, because that's the cat's job. But they put new food and new toys out and about, and then the cats know that by coming out, they've got something fun to look forward to. So we had that yesterday with Dragon, that big red barrel. We filmed it for social media bits and advertising, because it's basically another company that has donated this to us, and we want to thank them, really. Yeah. I've never stroked him, no. So Dragon was hand-raised back in Germany for about 1.5 years of his life. That's it, they could kill us, yeah. Not ideal. I don't fancy losing anything. No. They probably wouldn't want to. So he was hand-raised, it means he was having people go close to him. But since he came here 9 years ago, none of that. So it keeps it as real as possible for him. He's very friendly. He does love to come up and say hello to people. He likes to pose, likes to roll over and look beautiful. He also likes to make a noise called a chuff. You know any idea what a chuff could sound like? Very nice. Do you want to join the mic? That's good. Yeah, that's really good. It's like a huffy, grunty noise. And it is a sound that they're happy. It's a good sound. It's the thing they will make to each other if they're siblings, or if they're making it to their cubs, or if it's a pair of mates talking to each other. It's a happy noise. So he does it to people, comes up to us and it's a really lovely sound. Kimia doesn't do that. She just scowls and growls, which is her own personality, and that's fine. But yeah, so he does it quite a lot. We do not go in with him though, because he could be fine. He also might not be, and that's a risk. Very, very big risk. We could fight him off. You and me? Should we take him?
Yeah.
Oh, he would fight us.
We all know who will win.
Oh yeah, no chance of winning, is there? No, exactly. We don't wrestle the tigers. No, big no-no. Your dad might win, maybe. So Dragon is a big boy. He's 190 kilos, and as Amur tigers go, that's kind of on the smaller side, because they can hit about 350, because they're tackling their live prey. So cows, bears, tigers. If you're wrestling them, you're going to put on some muscle. You're going to get heavier and bulkier. So for him, he's a lighter weight tiger. He's got good muscle mass. The front half of his body is really strong. And we do encourage that. Obviously the rocks, use the elevation, the space he can climb in. The swimming pool, he loves to have a swim. Obviously he's got a nice little bathtub here as well. But also by encouraging him to stay active, keeps him fit and healthy. They normally do live longer in zoos. Of course, they got more issue with health issues, more chance of getting bone problems, cancers, joint problems. So having the vet attention is really important. Also by keeping them fit and active is a really good way of making sure they're as healthy as we can possibly make them. Because normally in the wild, weaker tigers or lions would be out-competed or taken out by other rivals. We've got to be really careful, and if they are ill, they tend to hide it. Which is tricky for vets and keepers. They don't always know the signs. Cats are very good at keeping it secret when it's been underway. Now with both of these cats, they are threatened in the wild. Any idea what could be a danger for lions and tigers? Humans.
Yeah.
Humans.
Exactly.
Buffalo, what to be fair? Yes, buffalo. Absolutely. Big cows, that's going to be a threat to anybody.
The face, I don't know.
Women tigers. Yeah, other tigers. Yeah, women tigers, men tigers. Massive, massive risk. Yeah, you've got to be careful in any setting putting tigers together, because they don't always get on. And if they don't get on, not always a lot you can do, except try to separate them. So yeah, other tigers, they are each other's sometimes worst enemies. Crocodiles, well yeah, for lions, they do contend with crocodiles. Yeah, it's a tricky job drinking from a watering hole if there's a scaly friend lying in wait. So yes, lions are definitely at risk from marine-based or water-based prey. Poachers, hugely. So on the human side, a lot of it is poaching. Hunting for their skin, reputation by saying that goes a lion or a tiger. Or their bones, which are often used ground up into a powder in traditional medicines. There's no proof it works, but it's a really tough tradition. Now, please don't get any ideas. The tiger bone is worth almost as much as its weight in gold, which is bonkers. There's no proof it works. It's the same as cow bone or chicken bone, really. It's just calcium. But there's a lot of money in it. Tigers are kind of like the poster child for cat trafficking and body part use. Lions is more regulated, so some governments in Africa do obviously profit from lion trading. There are a few arguments for conservation using culling of lions to control the number of them to reduce the number of deer and antelope and cows that are taken out. So population control does happen, and in many areas it is a really positive thing. Tigers, though, they are really struggling. So tigers across the world, all 6, or maybe 2, we're not quite sure on that one, subspecies. I say that because we think they might be grouped into one. It's really, really tricky. They are all endangered or critically endangered. So they're all doing badly. Amur tigers, there's maybe 540 left in the wild, which is Peru. There's about twice that many in North America. In zoos. So it's not ideal. Their numbers are quite rough, mainly because of poaching, but also habitat loss because of obviously encroaching population of humans. Climate change, there's not much food available, not enough space. They find the winters much harsher, much colder, and sometimes summers are a little bit warmer and too uncomfortable. We're getting the worst of both, which is not ideal. He's got that lovely thick fur coat, and he's in his winter coat. No, he's in his summer coat at the moment. His winter coat is about 3 times as long. To get rid of it, he'll shed everything. Okay, so he's rubbing his body up against the fence, logs, and just sheds, loosens a lot of that fur. It's amazingly insulated. In the Pod Education Centre, we've got a little ice cream tub full of his fur from an operation a few years ago, so we had a little bit shaved. You can stick your hand in it when it's outside after 20 minutes. It's still as warm as the room it was in beforehand. It traps heat amazing. It's like the thickest duvet. He's got a guard level of hairs over the top to trap the heat. Absolutely brilliant. It's a really, really warm sleeping bag. So he's quite happy in the cold. He doesn't mind the snow or the rain. And night time he's out and about having a wander. So he does his own thing, and he's not bothered by this weather unless it's too hot, in which case he's having a sunbathe or a swim. Now, don't know why lions are stripy? That's a tricky question. Did I say lions? Don't know why lions are stripy? That was a genuine mistake. They're not, really, no. Yes, so well done. Tigers are stripy because they camouflage, that's it. What does camouflage mean? Perfect, blending in the surroundings, well done. So keeping hidden, blending in, hiding in their home. Good job. Tigers are stripy because it helps them blend in with the long grass, with the bushes, with the trees. As light comes down, it creates dappling.